Alright, what's up everybody? Welcome back. I'm Chris. Thanks for watching another episode of Southern Lifetimes. So today I decided to do this video about how to start fishing. I get a lot of people asking me, what do I need and can you take me fishing and stuff like that. And a lot of those people don't have a lot of experience, or they never been. They want to get out and do their own fishing. They like to eat fish, but they don't typically go fishing. So this will be a good video for people just trying to get out there and catch some fish, So what I would recommend, if you want to start out with a reel, is this Gopro 33. You can buy these at Walmart around $20, $25, $30, somewhere in that range. It's about, let me see, I can't remember, I think it's about 6 feet long, yep. And once you learn how to throw it, it's easy. Let me take the hook off. I'll throw it real quick and show everybody. So think of this as a whip. Think of this as a whip. So you let out just a little of your line, press your button, and you're gonna whip it around. And right at that perfect moment where it's about to aim where you want it to go, you release the button. And then you reel it back to you. But yeah, that's this probably was my very first reel. I actually started out fishing with a cane pole. I mean a real deal cane pole. You've probably seen them growing around creeks or lakes and stuff like that. Now if you want to get a little more advanced, you can get you a spinning reel. Now this Gopro 33, that's actually called a Spincast reel. Some people call it a push button. This here is a spinning reel. I think I bought this one at Walmart too, but you can find them online. This is a Mr. Crappie slab shaker. I think this one was maybe $30, somewhere in there. Now this is going to be a little more complicated if you never fished for one before, but basically you flip this bail open. You flip the bail open, where you hold the line like that against the pole with your finger. Flip the bail open, same thing except releasing a button, you release your finger. Close the bail, start reeling. But yeah, you're gonna see most people with experience using these types of reels, the spinning reel. Now, maybe you got a friend with a boat and they do a lot of brim fishing, stuff like that. This is gonna be close to what I started out with, but it's not actually a cane pole. We call this a jig pole. This one here is 10 feet long. I always buy mine 10 feet long. I got a lot of these types of jig poles here. This one is called this is my favorite one too. This one is called, it's made by Berkeley. It's called a C-Series Crappie Pro. This is my favorite one, and this is the easiest form of fishing it is. Now, you can use this from a bank, but you're limited in range because you can only reach out so far. You can let out a long piece of line and get out even further, but you're still limited in range. Now, if you're in a boat, you can travel all over the lake or the water with a boat, so you're good to go. This is, when I'm brim fishing, I always got this pole in the boat. I always got either my 33 or this reel. Because sometimes when you're in a boat fishing, you may need to, the fish may be biting the shallow water that you can't get to. So I take the reel out and throw over there. This is another cheaper jig pole. This one here is going to run this Berkeley, I can't remember, I want to say that was around 40 or something like that. Now this here, this is an Uncle Buck's Deluxe Crappie pole. I got this at Bass Pro. The pole was $40. This little reel here, I think was $5. That's one of the cheapest ones you can buy. That reel there, I put that one on this pole. I think that was more around it $10 to $15 range. It's more durable than this one, but this is just strictly for backup. Same concept. This one is a 2-piece pole. This one has 3 sections that just slide out, and you can slide them back in. But this one was about $15 to $16 at Bass Pro. Like I said, the reel was $5. Next, you're gonna need some bait. And like I said, this video is just for people who just want to get out and go fishing. So you're probably gonna be catching stuff like brim, small catfish, maybe some crappie. You're gonna need bait. Some people scared of crickets, some people prefer worms. I use them all. This is a cricket bucket. Get you one of these. They're about $5. Or you can get a box of worms. You're gonna spend about $3, $4, $5 for those. And if you want to catch some crappie, you may want some small little minnows. Now, let's go to hooks and stuff. Pretty hot out here, so I gotta make this a little quick. Alright, you're gonna need hooks. I like to use a number 6 hook. This is made by Eagle Claw. They sell several different types, but this is what I mostly use. A number 6 Eagle Claw hook. It's kind of a shorter hook, and that'll catch almost anything in the water. Now, some people just tie their line straight to the hook. Me, I like to use what's called a swivel, because when your hook is hanging from that swivel, you're going to get more play out of that hook. It's going to do more wiggling and stuff. It's not going to be able to do as much if you just tie the line straight to it, but it really doesn't matter. That's just my preference. And I like to buy some little lead, kind of like these, size 3, just to give it a little weight on the line. You don't always have to use a weight. It just depends on where you're fishing. You know, if your water's got a little current or something, you definitely want some weight. If it doesn't, it's just all about the presentation you want. And then you're going to want some bobbers. On my jig poles, I want as small as possible, like this size here. And on my reels, I go with a little bigger size, about like this, because I need more weight to throw out there farther. The more weight on there, the farther you can throw. And basically what you're going to have on your reel is a setup like this. See, I have that cork. These corks just, you push up, that hook comes up, you snap them on the line, they just snap on the line. See, I got my weight about 2/3 of the way down. There's my swivel. It's tied to the line. Then the swivel opens just like a clothespin, and you put your hook on there and close it back. All right, and same thing on the jig poles. And once you get some experience, especially with the jig pole, you can do stuff like tight lines. See how mine, I don't even have a cork on there. Some people call them bobbers, we call them corks. Just a weight, swivel, hook. Now, if you want to use some minnows to maybe catch some crappie, you probably want a bigger hook, like a number 4 or something. Yep. And mostly if you're starting out, you're probably gonna be fishing on the bank. So this is my tackle box. This is what I take in the boat. But you're gonna probably want something smaller. Or better yet, if I'm bank fishing, I take a backpack. In my backpack, now you can they said you can get these little smaller boxes too and put those in your backpack. But I prefer to take a backpack when I'm bank fishing. Excuse the music, somebody's riding by. I don't remember if you can buy these at Walmart, but I got one of these little deals that I can take a little stuff out of my big tackle box and put in here. See, I got swivels, weights, hooks, smaller weights, more hooks, and I just throw that in there. I keep corks in here and different types of bait and stuff. So when you're on the bank and you're walking, you want to walk into somewhere, you can just walk in with the backpack on your back and stuff like that. So that's pretty much it. So that gets you started. For your people who, you know, they always Can you take me fishing? Can you give me some fish? What do I need to go fishing? Well, I just explained it to you. This will get you started. And in the next video, I'm going to show some ways to increase your catching potential, how to catch bigger fish. And for instance, if you're out there fishing for brim, you may have another pole set up on the side to catch some bigger fish. I'm going to show you how to increase your catching potential. So, yep. But that's pretty much it, y'all. It's hot out here. I'm sweating. My girlfriend's tired of holding the camera. She's sweating too. So if y'all like these videos, hit that like and subscribe button, please. It helps me out a lot, and I sure do appreciate it. So y'all look out for the next video, and I'm going to catch y'all in the next one.